What's up, guys? A new season. Christmas came early. We got our girl back, Sakura. Oh, dude. I'm super excited, guys. What are the most substantial things? Alright, so first off, the first thing that I noticed, the recovery on this used to be way too long. A really big problem with Sakura in season 3 and season 3.5 was that she a lot of her normals had really bad recovery. Buttons you wouldn't think had really bad recovery. Like for instance, this standing medium kick, one of the first things they note on the patch list was 19 frame recovery, which is really long for a move that's not really a good neutral move. It's more like a good pressure move, I think, like a good check move. The way I'm thinking you can apply stand medium kick is like, say I'm like right here and I want to press like roundhouse, right? So just hit them pressing a button. Say they jump, right? If they jump, then that becomes a problem. Right? So let me try and demonstrate what I'm thinking right now. So I'm gonna have Cammy set to jump forward, and the way I think stand medium kick will be good is if you can throw out stand medium kick to check the jumps. So yeah, let's see that. So I'm hoping you get a meaty right here, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. I'm pretty sure they can still mash their 3 frame right there. Dude, I'm Hadouken! Cold. Hold on. Can you pass me that Dragon Ball? That'll do. Dude, it's cold. What's interesting is they also, another buff they gave to Sakura was they buffed her crouch strong, which was another problem of mine. It was only +1, so a lot of people didn't feel discouraged to start mashing it, right? But say now it's +2, and you can check people a lot easier with that. I'm surprised she's still able to jump. Maybe someone can clue me into why she can jump when this is supposed to beat 3 frame gaps. So I don't know why they're still able to jump. But if you think they're gonna jump, you can just do that. A Toshi is usually the best follow-up because you're not spending any meter really to use that. And it's a good corner carry move. Let's see. So I'm using a little bit of meter to just get that hit. But look at that. And then they're already about to be stunned. Talking to DP. Oh, you didn't DP, you're f***ing dead. Yeah, the pushback on Space Boy. Yeah, there's still a decent amount of pushback on that. There's still a decent amount of pushback on that. Oh, let's see. Okay. That's pretty good. So I guess if you want to throw them, you should be doing like a little stagger. A little stagger like that might be good. Does this not chain, guys? Space Boy? Does that not chain? I guess not. That's kind of annoying. I can't chain off that? Okay. That's not that big of a deal. Even if they match the 3 frame, it's still trading, so... Yeah. Oh, that's not... Yeah, I thought so. Okay. That's not bad. So now, the medium punch DP... The startup, I believe, is 9 frames now. It's looking a lot more like how Sakura played in SF4 now, just based on her frame data. A big issue I had with Sakura's frame data in the first 2 seasons she was in Street Fighter 5 was that a lot of her startup frames were really long. Like her heavy DP went down a lot from like 17 frames to 14. And her medium, I believe, was like, let's see, it is 13 to 9 frames, and they decreased the blowback distance, meaning I get better Oki now. There's some things you can do, just like Space Boy said. You can chase them like that. So Yeah, medium punch Shoken has a lot better Oki now. I'm just glad they're not like super far. Before they were really far, and I couldn't chase them at all. So at least now I'm closer. A big thing that changed with Sakura too was we went over the medium punch. So you're not going to be able to tick throw. You're not going to be able to tick throw. But off of this, that would be broken. But you can still get like some good pressure. I kind of wish they gave that more range. And that back fierce hitting like that still kind of pisses me off. But we just gotta take what we can get, boys. We just gotta take what we can get. Hold on. I think medium kick might work here. Nice. You just gotta confirm in the back fierce. Like if you have the read, you have a ton of time to confirm in the back fierce, and that's good Oki right there too. For those of you who don't know what Oki is, it's just pressure. If you want to lab like things to make you feel more comfortable with your pressure, using the training mode functions like this, like record wake up option, set wake up actions, those are really important to time your meaties. Timing meaty throws I think is really important in this game. As you can see, I'm having a hard time right now. But it's part of the process, dude. Yeah, you see that? Boom. Okay. Okay. Get inside track. Alright, sorry. Crouching heavy punch. They reduce the recovery from 26 frames to 23 frames. So sometimes when people would whiff over me, they would have like an eternity to just destroy me when I whiff this. I felt that was a little unnecessary and kind of going overboard, and I'm glad Capcom saw that too. Reduce the disadvantage on hit from -5 to -2. So I guess if you just raw throw out crouch fierce and you don't cancel, right now it's only -2. A lot of moves that are heavies are negative if you don't on hit if you don't like combo into them. But you should always be able to combo off them. They're the easiest buttons to confirm off of because they have the most hits done. Reduce the disadvantage on block from -8 to -5 frames. So say you mess up and they block. Say you mess up and they block this. That might be a chance for you not to die. But like most people will have a decent medium button. Like Cammy's crouching medium punch is 5 frames, so she could definitely punish this if she wanted to. But yeah, pretty good changes for crouching heavy punch. I don't think it needed too much. I'm glad they even looked into it. I honestly didn't expect Capcom to look into that, so that's a win for us, boys. A big part of Sakura's arsenal, for those of you just getting into Sakura, is like off of that medium kick, she's like super plus. I forgot how plus. Maybe Space Boy could fill me into how plus she is off V trigger cancel, but I believe it's plus 13. So you have a ton of time to just walk up and hit them with some things, but you have to take into account that like when you walk forward, it's like a decent amount of frames. So like doing a move like heavy punch, which is 9 frames, is really hard to combo off of if you're walking like that. So easiest bet is just go into light kick. You get good damage just off of V trigger Tatsu. Mistime my meeting, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's a good buff from Crouching Fierce. Crouching medium kick, decrease the startup from 7 frames to 6 frames. I think this is definitely top 3 buffs for me. Along with the Shokens, losing some startup, which is great. They're quicker. With the reduced blowback distance, the reduced distance when they get hit by my medium Shoken. Those 3 buffs, the reduced distance when they get hit by my medium punch Shoken, crouch medium kick going from 7 frames to 6 frames, and the startup of all the uppercuts going down. And here's the number 1 buff for me, and this ties into what's it called? The crouch medium kick buff to 6 frames. I think it becoming 6 frames and heavy punch Shoken going down to 14 frames I think are all important to what I'm about to show you. So let's see. Let's try this. Okay, first hit. First one. First one. Hit confirm. Don't doubt my reactions ever again, guys. First one. Look at that. 2 for 2. Let's go, baby. Look, you think I'm just doing it randomly? Look, look. Random guard. Random guard. All reactions, baby. But yeah, that buff alone made me heavily consider dropping Cammy. Because a big reason why I wanted to play Cammy was because at the end of SF4, I started noticing Chris G a lot more. I used to just only look at Yurio and Juso. Those are my favorite Sakuras. But I started noticing Chris G because he just started doing really well. He was definitely the best American Sakura, maybe the best Sakura in SF4. And he was teaching me how he hit confirm. No one else could hit confirm as well as Chris G, in my opinion, in SF4 except for maybe Xiaohai. Chris G had like these crazy hit confirms. You were scared to walk back on Chris G in SF4, and SF4 hit confirms are way harder than Street Fighter 5, in my opinion. But he was teaching me how to hit confirm, and I was getting more comfortable with it based on what he was telling me in SF4, right? So I learned that at the very last year of SF4, and I got addicted. It's such a good feeling being able to hit confirm. Okay, still hard, but it's such a good feeling, and that's why when SF5 came out, I played Cammy because she reminded me the most of SF4. Like, she had chain combos, crouch jab, back strong. You know, no one really had that in SF5 except for Chun-Li, and I didn't really like Chun-Li. I don't like charge cards. But yeah, Chris taught me how to hit confirm, and I really liked it. I wasn't as good as him, but I really started liking it. So when SF5 came around, I really liked Cammy because she could hit confirm like that. And she had an uppercut. Karen can hit confirm too, but she didn't have the uppercut. Yeah, but so when I saw Cammy, she had the uppercut. She had the back strong, which is 4 frames. Sakura had a 4-frame crouch fierce. She seemed the most like Sakura to me in SF5, and it still felt that way until this season. And Sakura, I feel like, has a lot of the things that I really loved about her in SF4 now, and I'm really happy to try and main her now. I'm like doing half the motion so I get the hit confirm easier, if that makes sense. So I'm like doing forward, down, and then I have to just like kind of just to be safe. Like theoretically, I'd only have to go to do the Shoryuken. It's just forward, down, down, forward, right? So theoretically, I should just have to do that, but I'm scared of getting fireball like that. So I kind of just flick my wrist another time, like another like down, forward movement, just to make sure I get that hit confirm. So I hope that helps you guys. Hit confirming with Sakura. But yeah, that crouch medium kick being 6 frames is a game changer. Another thing I wanted to test out that I think will be good with Sakura is this. I need to turn the counter on, turn the guard off. So good! That is so good. So it fucking works. Oh my god, it's so good, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now, dude. Oh my god, Cammy was getting so boring. Oh, this is great. This is great, guys. I'm so happy. So yeah, now what Sakura can do is link her jab off counter hit into crouch medium kick, which I think is kind of fucked up in this game. Akuma was like the only one that could really do that last season, and now they gave it to Sakura, who can go into heavy punch DP and get Oki. Even Cammy couldn't do that. It's really hard. So I think this alone, if you're good with your spacing and you know exactly where the crouch medium kick will whip, you're gonna be really good at using that. Oh my god, she can do that too. Sorry, I nutted a little bit, so I didn't get the DP. But dude, oh my, look at that shit, so good. I think in the corner I can do. That definitely. Does that work? That'd be so sick, dude. Hold on. That's another buff they gave her because the medium punch DP has less startup, she can combo into things without having to spend an extra EX bar. That was another problem that Sakura had before, was that when I did crouch medium kick and an EX fireball, I always had to do this. I had to do that to make sure that my DP didn't whip. To give you like a good example of that, I'm gonna try and use heavy punch DP to kind of illustrate what basically would happen with medium punch DP half the time. If you wanted medium punch DP to hit after EX fireball, most of the time you had to have like a certain setup. But they made it so it's a lot easier for Sakura to convert, because to be fair, like it made no sense that that was a issue before. So it's really good that they addressed that. No fucking way! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this character, dude? Who is this? Who the fuck is this character? Oh my god. This is great. This is just great. Thank you, Sakura Army, for educating me. This is crazy. What the hell? And the fact that they made her medium punch DP faster makes it so much easier to confirm. Like, say I'm just going for like this combo. Sometimes if I hesitated on the cancel, I would miss a lot, because the medium punch DP is 9 frames now, but it used to be 13. And that made it really hard to confirm a lot of the time. But this is like a good speed for tournament play, I think. Yeah, better for hit confirming. You get Oki too. So let's see. Decrease the startup from 10 frames to 9 frames on sweep. That's pretty good. She can kind of toss this out at some ranges. That is Jank E. Jank E. I guess this is good for Sakura. They also made it so like you're encouraged to throw out the roundhouse, the sweep, because not only did they decrease the startup from 10 frames to 9 frames, but they also gave you extra V meter when you do land the crush counter from 100 to 120. So let's get rid of our V meter and just see. Let's see how much she can do. So that's a good chunk. That's like almost half a bar for just throwing out speed. I want to warn you guys though, there's like an art to throwing out sweep. Especially in this game, I recommend you don't do it when they have V-trigger, and you don't do it when they have like super or something, because that's a great way to get fucked in this game. That's like a good way to just lose the round. So be very careful about doing it when they have a lot of resources, because it's just not worth it. Medium punch choke and decrease the startup from 13 frames to 9 frames. We kind of covered that, but let's go over the Oki. So let's start with normal recovery. Can I throw this bitch? Hold on. Wake up. This is off, right? Okay. So let's see. Can't throw, huh? Ooh, that was fucking really meaty. No shit. That would be so sick if I could do that. Oh god. That's too sick. You can't. Sakura is not allowed to do it. It's just too sick. All right. So as you can see, like I'm closer. I wonder if I can walk out of that. Oh, I can just. Okay, so it's not an instant setup. So you can't just dash and throw, because you're throwing too early. So I have to dash, take a little step, and then throw. And then they made it so, like, if you guys haven't played Street Fighter 5 in a while, I think it was like season 3 or 3.5. They made it so that throws have like 3 active frames now, right? Before, when there was 2 frames, it was a lot easier for people to wake up with jab. And that's why you saw like the first 2 seasons of SF5, like Nakali would get away with a lot of wake up jabs into V-trigger. Because like, say people try to meaty throw him, if he woke up with jab and they just mistimed it a little bit, they got screwed. So it's a lot easier, and you don't have to be as fearful of going for meaty throws. So that's normal roll, normal wake up. You can walk forward and throw. That if they're waking up with jab, you can walk forward and throw. You have to dash, take a step forward, throw. Baby step, baby step. So what happens when they back roll? Let's see. Say they back roll. That would be so sick if I could get that that super meaty roundhouse. You can hit confirm this too into V trigger. Kind of hard. God, I feel like. Oh, I don't have V trigger. That's right. That's right. Hold on. Yeah, see, late ass cancel, dude. So if you really want that damage and you got the hit, you can do roundhouse. Confirm super late. Yeah, it doesn't work. Look at that delay ass cancel, dude. It's crazy. Mistime my meaty. But you see how much damage I'm getting. So like, you can set other things up. I'm gonna lab that on my own time, but there's options now. There's options. You just have to figure out what your opponents are doing. What's up, Arsenal? Thanks for joining the stream. One thing I kind of wish they fixed was like the super comes out really easily sometimes when you're trying to hit confirm. So that's still kind of a problem. Let's see. Heavy punch show can decrease the startup from 17 frames to 14 frames. We went over that as well because you can hit confirm into the heavy DP now. Let me turn counter hit off. Try it again. Hit confirm. All 8 hits. Here, I'll show you that I'm not fucking around. So 7 hits. If you don't hit confirm, you only get 7 hits. But if you hit confirm, you get 8 hits. And then someone did, I believe it was Arlieth. He used SF5 sim data. Apparently, you can always hit confirm even on the latest frame to crouch medium kick to heavy punch shoken. So it almost feels like it's a Karen-esque cancel now. It's not that hard as long as you get the motion down. I think the motion's a little awkward. But as long as you get the motion for this down. Damn it, I was trying so hard. You saw how many times I didn't hit confirm? Damn it, dude. Ooh, okay, that shit's hard. EX Show can increase the damage taken for an attack that hits during the move's duration by 1.2 times. So like say I do EX Shoken and they crush counter me, it does more damage. That's fair. It's a system change. It's not really a bad thing. Shoken V Trigger 2, the opponent will not be able to recover from hits 1 to 4. What does that mean? Can people let me know in chat? Can people let me know in chat that have played soccer? I'm looking at you Flakeets and Space Boy. What does that mean? The opponent will not be able to recover from hits 1 to 4. Thanks for all the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then in V Trigger 2, the Shoken on nerf that it got was the same thing as EX Shoken, so not really a nerf. It's like a system change. Hadouken. This is a huge change too. Huge. They fall out. If they fall out, it's hard knockdown. Ooh. Ooh, that's sick, dude. Yeah, because I remember they used to fall out earlier. Yeah, with the whole... Yeah. Oh, man, that's good. That's some good shit, dude. I like that. That's really good. It's super good. Nice. I know what you're talking about, because like, that happens to Akuma a lot, and Ken sometimes. Let's see. Hadouken. So her Hadouken used to be 17 frames. Now it's 15 frames. 15 frame startup. That's a huge buff. Even 1 frame is a huge buff. 2 frames to her startup is huge. So to give you guys a comparison, they said they changed the overall frames of the move to 48 frames, right? So I'm going to look up Akuma on FAT Online. If you guys don't know anything about frame data, this is a good place to start. Here you go. Yeah, huge buff. She can zone now. Yeah, Fakito's a busy boy. He is in college still, I believe. so he doesn't have as much time as I do. So let's see. We all gotta put in our time, Fakits. It's okay. So let's look at Akuma's Fireball, right? 14 frame startup, right? Sakura's is 15 frames now. Let's compare those two. Barely 1 frame less than Akuma, which is crazy. 34 frames recovery. So if you add the two, 34 frames of recovery, 14 frames startup of Akuma's Fireball, 48 frames overall, right? Who else has that now? Sakura. So she's got 48 frames of a Fireball. That sounds really good. Removed Arsenal one's hosting. Thank you, man. Yeah, I guess Capcom nerfed Cammy, so I would be forced to play Sakura, which is so good. I would have probably switched anyways, seeing all these buffs, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Remove the hurt box at the arms that appeared before the attack startup. Is that? I didn't even know that was there, but just hearing that makes so much sense when I was playing Sakura in Season 3, because like I would get hit by some random shit like really far away before my move even came out. So I guess that's what they're talking about, right? So yeah, that means her Fireball's good now. She got a real Fireball. Look how fast this shit is. The startup's so nice. I bet if they just jump at the wrong time, I can just fucking... It's just a Fireball now. It's fucking great. So to those of you who are new to Sakura, the Light Fireball has the least... the least distance. But there's some attributes to each of her Fireball that if I can remember correctly. Yeah, so Light Fireball is like the one you kind of want to bait people to jump over because it has 32 frames recovery. Let me show you. Okay, so look at this. This is Sakura's old frame data, right? Let me go over this with you guys. So, as you can see, this is her old startup, right? 17 frames, right? 17 frame startup, but now it's 15. 32 recovery, right? That's really good. Wait, they said the overall... They said overall it's 48 frames. But that technically that's 47 frames. I guess this was just like a general oversight. But that... I need to really see all of her frame data now to piece everything together. But some of these could be less frames than Akuma, like the Light Fireball. But that's fair because my Fireball doesn't knock you down, and it's not as good. So that's good though. So this is the one you want to use to kind of bait them to jump, and then you can either EX uppercut or light uppercut. A lot of the time your light uppercut will trade, but you can do it'll like trade, and you can do a trade into another another DP. So let's try and show you guys. Light DP into another light DP trade. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Hey guys, did you enjoy watching yourselves talk? Did you guys enjoy that? You like my browser? Did you notice I use Adobe Premiere? I highly recommend Adobe Premiere. It's pretty sick, right? Yeah, it combos into Super. Pretty damn good. Yeah, combos into Super. Yeah, I'm hosting Tommy Two Step. You know, yeah. All right, yeah. Anyways, okay, check this out. Okay, look at that. So you can combo. Now you can see it. You can combo DP Super 320. You can combo into Super, but I don't like going for that because I feel like the startup is too slow. That's what you would want to do after Light Fireball. So say they jump over Light Fireball, even if it's kind of a late jump, you can trade with your Light DP half the time. So if you want to be a little greedy and you don't want to EX uppercut when they jump, Light DP is not bad. It's 4 frames, and you get a good trade half the time. Adobe's fucking expensive. But yeah, alright. So you typically want to use Light Fireball here. Get them to jump. You can use it a little closer because it has less... I feel like this is more the footsie Fireball. fireball. Like, just because it has less recovery, I feel a little bit more comfortable using it. Be careful doing EX uppercut like that though. It's kind of risky. One thing I wanted to touch on too was if they're neutral jumping. Your medium punch DP got buffed from, what was it, 13 frames to 13 frames to 9 frames, right? So this is actually really good to stop people from neutral jumping. Of course, some neutral jumps are better than others, so be careful. Be careful doing that. I don't think that's gonna combo at all. And you have to do it kind of deep, so be careful doing that. I would say just do this. Get the Oki. Does that work? Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, neutral jump. If they're neutral jumping over your fireballs, like say you're throwing fireball and they just start neutral jumping. I used to do this in SF4 a lot. Yurio is the one that showed Sakura players how to do this in SF4, and we would all chase like that. It was so sick. I'm so happy you can do that again. It's so sick. Oh, and it juggles if they land on the fireball. It's so sick, dude. Oh. Sakura. EX Hadouken sped up the V-trigger cancel timing by 2 frames, so it comes out a little faster. Increase the advantage for V-trigger cancel by 5 frames. Remove the hurtbox at her arms before the attack startup. So yeah. Let's lab this real quick. Guard all, and then we're going to have Cammy mash 3 frame again. Turn this off. Let's see. Okay. Oh, but she's mashing. We're just gonna turn this off and see how plus it is. +2! Holy. Okay, wow. That's really good. Let's try and turn this back on and make it a block shoot. That's really hard. I cannot do it. Oh, shit, dude. Wow. That's really good. That is Okuma shit, dude. That's really good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy the character I really love is good. Because I like Cammy, I like the way she plays, but like, there is no... I didn't really care for her as a character. I think Sakura is really sick. Let me see what stand medium punch is plus on hit. Stand medium punch is +7 on hit. Okay. It's not worth going for. I think going for back fierce is the more reliable one. Yeah, just go for back fierce. Otoshi, get the Oki, good damage. Hit confirm. Pop up. And then you can freeze the stun here, which is fucked up, dude. I always thought that was really fucked. 34 hits, look at that shit. Medium punch, or medium kick, shampoo Kyaku. I'm gonna just say Tatsu. Medium kick Tatsu. The damage went up from 70 to 80. That's pretty good. And they made that combo easier. This is the closest thing we have to Sakura loops, guys. I'll set something up with like the other character. Basically, I'm gonna record something I want to test. These ads, oh my god. Anyways, so say like they do Tatsu. We're gonna lab it. So I'm the computer. I'm gonna set up a scenario, right? I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna get hit by it on my first player side. The robot that I set up to do the scenario is gonna run its sequence, and I'm gonna try. a defensive move that I want to test. So like basically I'm setting up what my opponent would want to do to get away from you. Alright, so let's do it. Alright. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna get hit by Tatsu. I'm gonna just mash back there. See, that's not good. See, if I didn't lad that, I would have thought this is legit. Okay, so we're gonna immediately get rid of that. That doesn't work. So what I was hoping would happen is if they backdash that I cream them. Say if I jump. Oh, so if they jump, they can't get out. But most people want to mash backdash at a high level. So let's see. So you can do that. This is for sure gonna work because it has less startup than oh, it's not gonna work. What the fuck? Oh my god. Don't listen to me, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Wait. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. This should be what the buff was for, I think. So you can't backdash. So it looks like they reduced the pushback on hit. I think they decreased the pushback on hit so you can hit them with your crouch jab. So the reason why they were getting reset like that, I'll give you 2 examples based on what I just did. So the first thing I tried to test was stand medium punch. That's 5 frames, right? You have a lot of time to backdash out of that one. Stand light punch was the second thing I tried. That has 4 frames. Little bit harder to get out of that, but you can still get out of it. But now I'm trying with my 3 frame, right? That's the one that I think should work. So let's see. We're gonna mash back there. She's not going nowhere, buddy. It's hella good. It's hella good because if they block, I get my crouch jab pressure too. It's pretty good. Oh, V trigger 2 Tatsu startup decrease from 13 frames to 12 frames. Interesting. So that's probably why you can do the. That's probably why you can do the dash forward V trigger 2 Tatsu. So the V trigger 2 Tatsu, I think that's why that combo works. It's in conjunction with a few things. So it's like the V trigger 2 fireball or the V trigger fireball cancel. Like you do EX fireball V trigger cancel. That helps the dash forward V trigger 2 Tatsu to combo. But the startup decreasing is what probably makes it so it's working. Because I feel like that's like a very tight link. Like when I slightly mistimed it, I would drop the V trigger 2 Tatsu. But I think because they gave you that extra frame, it's like a 1 or 2 frame link. See, I delayed it just a little bit. But if you time it right, it'll come out every time. I saved my meter too. Let's go. So is Sakura in the game now? Guys, Sakura is in the game now. Available now. Brand new DLC. I didn't know she's in the game at all. Until yesterday. Tengyo Hadouken feature going. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Increase the recovery on block by 3 frames. What the fuck is that? What? V skill. Oh, just the V skill in general. Is that what they're talking about? I'm so confused. Oh, I can get medium punch like that? Increase the hitbox in the upwards direction when cancelled into from Shoken. Damn, that's a good buff. Because a lot of the times when you cancel it in TP, the upward direction, yeah, the Shoken would cancel. Like, if you did Shoken into uppercut if you did Shoken into critical art, excuse me, a lot of time it'll whip. Like usually, that would whip. That's a pretty deep uppercut too. That's like one that would normally whip too. Wow, that is fucking good. She's fucking real. Oh my god. Dude, there's so much shit that used to piss me off about Sakura that I just didn't even want to play her, but they fixed almost everything. Leiho here. What was the combo you were doing with Tatsu? Crouch, light punch, into shock. Oh, this one. Hold on. So it's medium kick Tatsu. You want to do crouch fierce because that does the most damage. All right, let's try and figure out. Let's try and figure out Hogasho together. If any of you soccer players know stuff about this, go ahead and feel free to share. So one of the things that I noticed was that they made it more plus on block. So let's see. Let's have Sakura set up to do her 3 frames. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why I had her set up to do that. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. Let's try this Hogasho. Trying to think of a way to set this up. After first attack. Damn, that was so plus. +6. That's crazy. +5, that's a block string? Because medium punch is 5 frames. Wow. Wow. Okay, only one joke. That's fair. That's fair. So the setup I'm doing is fireball, dash. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Someone told me that's +9. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh! Yeah, I got it. As soon as I said that shit. That's crazy. Oh my god, +11! The fuck is that? What is that? That's fucking crazy. I don't know if that's worth it. If it's whiffing my medium punch like that, I don't know if it's worth it. But it does set up some cool things. Maybe that's just something Capcom hasn't entirely figured out. +8. So I'm mistiming it a little bit. I'm gonna turn this off. Dash, +9. I don't know if that's worth it. It sounds cool on paper. I lost my Hogasho. Keep forgetting. Trying to think. There has to be something here. Hold on, guys. Don't help me. Hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. Try one more time. That'd be so sick if that combo. But that's 7 frames. Let me look at Sakura's frame data. Down forward heavy kick. Flower kick. No, that's not the one I'm looking. Chin buster kick, that's the one. +3 on hit. I think at most it can be like. I remember some moves in SF4 could be +6 if you got a move that was +3 on hit, and you got counter hit, you could get up to 6. But I think it might just be 2 in here. Let's see how. Yeah, it's not working. That's +5. Okay. What is that, guys? Do you know how plus that is? Is that plus? Is that only plus 5? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how it covers both. So that is why I think so too, Paulie. But I think, yeah, probably not as much Cammy anymore. But that is what I think. That's how I think you should do that, Victor. You should save Hogasho for the corner. It's free like that. I just do Hogasho after DP. I just fucking do Hogasho. No, yeah, it's not working right there. Can you explain Pakits? I'm having a hard time here. Oh. Oh! Okay, I think I got it. That's weird. Why is it with me? That's so weird. But yeah, Victor, this is why you should do it. In the corner. Hogasho's good like that. Yeah, for those of you who are just joining, Flakido got top 8 at the LCQ. Beat Diddy Makoff, Chris CCH, and I think one more person. You can tell them who it was. Go ahead, fill yourself. It's all good. We gotta fill ourselves sometimes, man. Ease the air combo restrictions when Tengo Hadouken hit in the first hit. Restricted its follow-up attack ability. Let's see. Wow. The first hit. Ease the air combo restrictions. Oh, so if I hit them in the air. I wonder if I can do lightning. Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. I'm charging the fireball a little bit here. Oh, I have a sick idea. I highly doubt it's gonna work, but if it works, dude, I'm popping the fuck off right now. Oh, that'd be so sick, right? You guys see what I'm trying to do, right? That's so sick. EX Tengo Hadouken. Change the blowback on hit. Change the. Oh, that's this. That's this. That's what Waffle Defender was talking about. This is the new optimal Sakura combo. I don't think. Does this combo? That's still combos too. Let's look at the damage. Okay, so mid screen that whiffs. But oh, so you should always do EX. So mid screen, this is the one. Corner, this is the one. You get heavy fucking DP, dude! When you see like Tokido, he has his Akuma, right? This is my Akuma right here. This is my bitch. This is my bitch right here. This is my fucking bitch. Bitch. Damn. Let me change this. Heavy punch Shoken. Alright, guys. Here's what you've been fucking waiting for. So, we've pretty much gone through all of the changes. She's sick. 6 squad. So, it's my bitch. She is a nice girl. That's my pup. That's my girl. How about that, alright?